YouTube in the building. How it's supposed to be. That's what's up. There we go. It is live. We are live. YouTube Studios. Thanks for having the pal. Blight Pappy, the People's Paul. Back in the studio, back with another episode of the Colored Folk. The Colored Folk Perspective. I am the host with the most sole proprietor of the Colorful Perspective, Black Pappy, the People's Paul, back with another show, back with another scene. Hey, man, it's getting hard out here for me to do this here, man. It's getting hard out here for me to do this here, man. It's getting hard, man. It's getting hard, man, for me to do this here, man. It's getting hard. But I'm steady grinding. Tell them I ain't gonna stop grinding until the grind is over with. You can tell him that he is not through grinding until the grind is done. That's when he through grinding. That's when he gon' come on, man. This the color. Hey, this the colorful perspective. This Black Pappy, the People's Paw. You in the building with me? YouTube, holla at me. Hey, going live on the book in a minute. Going live on Instagram. Man, we is out here. YouTube. Thanks for having me. Thanks for creating a window for me to pursue my personal ambition to become the first ever in my family PCP to rep the nation, to become the first people's paw elected by the people for the people. Yes, yes. This country need a pappy, and I'm finna get to stepping about it. You heard it here first. Don't try to steal my words. Don't try to steal my words. Please. You're looking for me on contact. You can get at me on Facebook. We got the Colorful Perspective on Facebook. You can get me at on Instagram. You can get at me on Instagram. Got a Colorful Perspective on Instagram. And if you want to shout out to me personally, they go Black Pappy. Get him in the building, folks. There him go. There him go. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to my live screen folk over there doing their thing. Yeah, man. You know how we moving, man. We know how we moving and shaking. Yo, too. Come back in here, man. You too. Hey, I'm still making shorts. I'm making clips. Hey, man, I got a lot going on, man. Let me get the show started for the people, man. We got a lot going on today. I think yesterday, like we said, I'm gonna go and do one for the Godfather, man. I'm gonna go and bring the Godfather back. Exactly, you lying bitch. Oh, oh, don't do it, Godfather. Oh, don't do it. Oh, I had to switch it up right fast. The Godfather done went too hard. I had to switch it up too fast. Hey, shout out to the Godfather and all his peoples. You know, may he rest in peace. May his memory ever, 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 don't ever, ever, ever be forgotten. That young brother set the tone for us. That young brother showed us how, what, hey, professionally. If you want to do something with yourself, you out here trying to make a name for yourself. That brother right there just set the tone for you. Hey man, ain't no line out here no more, man. Ain't no line out here no more, man. The game done changed. Ain't no line out here no more, man. Ain't no line out here no more, man. You got cameras everywhere. This is the greatest season for exposure. You're getting exposed. Hey man, your husband riding in the back of your car, videotaping you. Hey, you're getting exposed. But we gonna get this thing kicked out, man. Cameron Samuels. Cameron Samuels. Back to the channel. Today we are going to be reacting to another Kevin Samuels video. A lot of time, what I like to do, I know y'all just saw that. So I'm on YouTube too. I'm scanning YouTube, baby, looking for the hottest new. I'm looking for the hottest new podcasters with that dope, hot, not wet dope. I'm talking about that them parlays. Hey, shout out to my man Pensive Mind. He do a lot of Cameron Samuel stuff, and like I say, people, it's best that we keep Cameron Samuels rolling, cause that man now changed the landscape, and he ready to really go, huh? So shout out to Pensive Mind. Hey man, I like a lot of your stuff. You're a big inspiration to me. I ain't trying to follow exactly in your footsteps, but I'm gonna get as close as I can, my bro. As close as I can. Shout out to Coco in the live stream, checking me out. Y'all, we doing it live, man. We out here. We out here. YouTube. Come on in come on in here. Come on, YouTube. Yeah, man. We out here. Mm-hmm. 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 Go ahead, people. Get to it. We're gonna get to it right now. We're gonna go and let Kevin set the tone out here, man.
As a father who works full time, it can be challenging to find the time for classes while still helping my sons with their classwork. But I want to be an example to show them that even though education and your dreams can be difficult to achieve, it's worth pursuing that goal. You should always be looking forward to the next thing. Learning should never stop. This is my comeback. Start yours at PurdueGlobal.edu.
What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be reacting to another Kevin Samuels video. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Let's go.
Other man with any sense want to
You too. Make sure you like.
Who has his shit together and it's available on the market? Why would he want a financial deal with that going on?
So you made a very good point because the guy I'm seeing right now asked me the same question: what good am I to a relationship? But I feel like the experiences that we have make us who we are.
Mm-hmm.
Your experiences. So, in other words, your negative experiences. He had no benefit of your youth, your fertility, or your womb. See, a lot of times, women think because you get older, you have more experience that makes you more valuable. Name a product on the market that gains value with age and use.
I know, Kevin. I think you began that with me because we talked before, and I think I was the person that initiated you to ask that question. It is absolutely relevant to what you're saying. However, I don't want to necessarily add value to my marketplace value. I just want to be a slight contribution to
what?
the family.
What?
Are you gonna have any more kids?
No.
And that won't be a family.
Well, it will be a family between him and I. And my daughter. She's the last one. And if he has any kids, right? So I'm kind of a workaholic, and I love what I do. And so it brings me a lot of joy. So I do want to continue to do that and contribute to the family unit. But
how many hours a week do you work?
40 hours a week, 80 hours every 2 weeks.
It's not workaholic.
No, it's not. But I do a little bit more. I don't necessarily claim what I do, but I work for the government, so it's all good.
You sound like a whole handful.
A whole. The whole.
To say the absolute least.
The whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just trying to have a conversation with you. You say workaholic, 40 hours, but it's really not what it is. I'm just trying to understand what it is. If you got a man who's saying, what good are you? What do you bring to the table?
He did.
What did that tell you if he asked you that question?
Yeah, it made me sad. It made me sad. Why? Because I've gone through a lot in my life.
So the world doesn't owe you and me understanding. Your problems are your own, pal.
They are.
So you can't go around saying I've been through a lot in my life. Who gives a shit? That doesn't matter in the sexual marketplace. It matters what you bring to the table and what you can negotiate. Because what you've been through in your life, how are you having better outcomes, or how is it helping you to be better with another person? If you got a man that you're dating asking you what good are you, then what good is everything you've been through in your life?
Mm.
Hold on. Did he just cook? Nah, Kevin just cooked. We cannot overlook what he just said. What is the point of these things if they don't make you better? What is the point of going through all of these things you go through in life if they are not to make you a better person? You should be coming out on the other side better,
Better
more understanding,
every time.
more willing.
Every time.
But see, in a lot of cases, it doesn't happen that way for a lot of people.
No, sir.
We don't. Nobody cares about that. And the fact that this man had to ask her, "What could you bring to the table?" showed you that this man hasn't seen much of it. And this
Mm-mm.
whole excuse of, "Oh yeah, I've been through a lot." People that are watching this video right now, I guess you've never been through anything. And if you're a man, especially, you've never been through nothing because it's like it could only happen with very particular people. No one has ever went through any hardship. No one has never went through any struggle, any moment where they didn't feel themselves. I guess she's the only one. No excuse for everyone else, right?
Hey.
I feel like I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
The truth is, apparently you don't like the truth.
Mm-hmm.
No, it hurts and it stings.
Why does it hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Why does it hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's reality,
Mm.
Oh, okay. So we should just. That's part of the problem right now. Modern women are far too soft. That's why so many people can sit around and lie to y'all and pander to y'all. And then you get upset when you deal with liars and cheaters because those are the people you like. The people who just repeat the truth, no matter how you repeat it, it's hurtful, it's mean, you're throwing it in my face. Well, damn. I mean, you're the one that did what you did on both sides. And the better line is at 43, if you're going to have a better outcome with a man, which is possible,
Definitely
learn
possible.
from what you've been through.
I definitely learned a lot through counseling, a lot of counseling, and I did financial counseling.
But in a marriage with you, who would lead?
It would have to be the man, because I don't even want that.
When have you ever followed a man in your life?
I will follow. I would say I'm a good follower.
What was the question I asked?
Don't even be listening.
When have I been a good follower? So
don't even be listening.
I don't know if this makes a difference, but I was in the military for a very long time, and I followed many, many, many great inspirational leaders.
No choice.
Yes, but it's a part of who I am.
No, ma'am.
That's a simple question.
When have you? When have you?
I followed my first husband. I followed my second husband until.
Hold on. Notice how you said you followed your first husband, then you're gonna go right to your second one and I followed him until he did something wrong. But see, you don't like to talk about you followed your first husband until you cheated. See how you're about to go say what he did in the second marriage, but you skipped over what you did in the first one?
Mm-hmm.
But you already know.
Mm-hmm.
The fact of the matter is you did not follow him because there's no amount of following that leads in infidelity. That makes no sense.
Not logically.
Look in the comment section after this video is over and look at the men and say, there's no way a woman can say she's following her husband to another man's penis.
Wait, hold on. So I guess we may have missed this type of broadcast when they went on for the first time.
Hey, you two, you heard it. This man finna get into it. I won't. I'm not gonna get into it, but this is what's out here. This is what is out here. And the part that scares me the most, people, the part that scares me the most is you are in the house by yourself with someone like this. That's why I only talk to men folk. Men folk, you are living with a person who is just like this. Thinks like this, talks like this. And don't nobody know your struggles. Don't nobody know your pain. Don't nobody know what you dealing with. brother, brother, you have options. You can get help, and not only can you get help, you can get the hell out of there. You can. If it costs you what it costs you to get the hell out of there, boy, I'm telling you, it'll be beneficial in the long run. Cause my God, help me, Lord, help me. I'm gonna let y'all watch it, man. Cause really, as we talking, y'all appreciate y'all stopping by. As we talking and everything, I know I'm trying to make light. I know I'm trying to be fun, but I came to this site saying I'm gonna break into the man's spirit, and this is what out here. This is what's out here. This is what's being. This was coming to the screen. You- it's crazy, man. It is crazy. It is crazy. Undeniably nutty, out your fucking mind, loony. Like who you talking to, and man, what you doing on the camera? You know, man, what you? Hey, didn't nobody stop you and say you might want to think about this? Cause really, this man finna, this man finna flambe you, fry, fry. You finna get sizzled. Man, come on, man. I'm gonna let you get back to it, man. Come on, I'm gonna let you get back to it, man. I just wanted to get my followers in here. YouTube. Hey, we 15 minutes in, man. Let's go, man. Remember to like, subscribe. Hey, I'm bringing pressure. I'm bringing that pressure, man. I'm not playing with you. I'm bringing that pressure. This what's out here. This what's out here.
But if he had this conversation with her before and she cheated on her husband and then got another husband and want to mention what he didn't do right, this woman is lacking accountability, of course. This is, come on, we've seen this already, right? Everyone, we've seen this already.
I'm not gonna look at the comment section. I promise. I'm not. I know I was wrong. I know I was wrong.
My point is, have you ever really followed a man? Meaning, like you said in the financial thing, your financial thing. You mean you're gonna come home and bring your hard-earned check and you're gonna turn it over to your husband? He gonna manage 100%. Okay.
Not 100%, 50%.
Oh, so he only gets the what?
He gets the 50% that I'm contributing to the household.
Oh, and then you keep him 50%.
Absolutely.
You out of your goddamn mind.
That is a
Avoid
word.
women like this, gentlemen. Avoid them. Avoid them. Avoid women like right here.
What's up, Jay? Welcome to the screen, baby.
No, absolutely not. Avoid them. Absolutely not.
Just Daniel snapped her.
For real.
Why?
Yes, because you're a whole problem. Because money is power. Power is control. And you want to still be in power and control. And something, when you said, I said, who's supposed to lead? Who's going to lead? You said the man would lead. That's what you said, man. But he doesn't lead in all things. He only leads in the things that you're willing to give over. So the important stuff, you're only going to give him half of it. But he still has to take responsibility for your daughter like it's his daughter. Because that'd be a stepchild to him, right? So he couldn't just give her a plate of food and say, here's a plate of food, but I'm going to give you the half of a half that your mama gave you. So a whole plate of food, here's what I got to give. That's half. And you wouldn't want it like that.
No.
So he couldn't go get a 100-watt light bulb and say, you can only use this light bulb to 50%. So she get a whole 100 watts, right? But that ain't his kid, but he's supposed to provide.
Yeah, think about it. Think about it.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Is that not right?
Is
that not right?
As a Publix retail associate.
Hey, man, y'all hear that man frying. Y'all hear that man frying, man. We got, you too. I got to pay the commercial people too. Jay, welcome to the screen. Shout out to you, man. Don't forget to fade. Hit them hard. I'm trying to bring them back, man. I'm trying to bring them back, man. I'm trying to bring them back, man. Let that man live. That man need to live.
Make moments like this happen with a helping hand.
For real.
And careful
Commercial interlude.
attention to
I got them too. I got commercials too.
helps too.
Yeah.
Your heart
will make moments like this special. Your heart makes us Publix.
Mm-hmm.
Should we sell the car and get something bigger?
Yeah, we can do both on cars.com.
You're so smart.
I know.
But what if it's
Boy, you make a good point.
Right.
You make
right.
a good point.
So a man's supposed to come take care of another man's child for you, and at best, you're gonna give half of your money. So why do you need to scroll away the other half for yourself?
Mm-mm. That's a hard one.
I heard that on Ayala Fix My Life, and I thought it was a good idea.
I ask you why?
Because I thought it was a good idea.
Why? You
It
thought it was a good
sounds
idea?
good.
Why? It sounds good. Why does it sound good? Why is it a good idea? Why?
Because we both are contributing 50% of our income into the household.
So you're contributing 50% of your money, 50% of his money, but 50% of your money gets to go somewhere else. Gentlemen, you don't even need to know why her mind is this way. Just know
It's this way.
women follow the money. I said this a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Women follow the money. Women can be kicking it with 6, 7, 8 different men, but look at the man that she spends money on, and that's where her heart is.
Mm-hmm.
This woman is basically telling you, you will never have 100% of her. At best, you'll get 50, but you need to come bring and provide as though you're 100% her man and a stepfather. Wait, don't need to understand the psychology of it. Just know that something don't feel right in your spirit with this. And Yana Van Zant and whoever, whatever, at 43 years old, man, if this is what you want to do things, fine. That means you guys are going to have a bunch of...
What's up, Treasure? Record to the screen.
Business partners, roommates at that point. You don't manage to marry a woman who's only going to give you 50% of her money. And I would say this, anytime there's fear, scarcity, and lack, it's a wrong-headed choice. And what you're saying is rooted in fear, scarcity, and lack.
I agree.
And no one needs to marry somebody, who, male or female, who's coming at it from a standpoint of fear, scarcity, and lack. That's man or a woman.
That's so interesting, Calvin.
Kevin.
It's not a value judgment. It's just that marriage is supposed to be something higher. I mean, think about it. You're going into business with somebody, and you're supposed to be. This is your life partner.
Yeah.
So that means so you're always going to have an escape partner.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Good. It makes sense to a woman who's a runner, a woman who's never really committed to anybody but herself, a diva. That's why I said men need to avoid women like this, like you. Yes, makes perfect sense. It's all about you.
So are you saying that there's no compatibility with me at all?
I didn't say that. I just said the kind of men I would deal with wouldn't. But I'm just saying, are you a Christian? Were you raised Christian at all?
Yeah.
Are you still Christian?
I am.
All right. Adam was getting along in the garden just fine. God gave him instructions. He followed those instructions just fine. Things was cool. Adam started looking around, seeing every other species has a mate. What's up, God? God said, you know what? You're right. Go on sleep, son. I take care of this. Reach in, took the rib out, to the flesh of my flesh, blah. Here goes Eve. What's Eve's charge? To be Adam's helpmate. Now, up until the time Eve came along, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil is right there. Did Adam bother that tree? God said, you can have everything over here, just don't touch that. Did Adam even sweat it? No. Do it everywhere else. But the one thing Adam told Eve not to do, that's what she carried her ass, because that's your nature. And she wanted to do what the devil said. The reason God don't want you to know that because he don't want you to be on his level. Power. Power is always an aphrodisiac to the feminine. So guess what? Y'all gonna hold power.
When you ain't got it.
You're not, the story still holds. Man. What did I ask you a question? When your hip go out at 67 years old, when your knee go out at 72 years old, Where's that extra? Where that money? How's that money gonna comfort you? When ain't nobody there except you and your money.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
Make you
Nobody's
no
gonna be
chicken
there
noodle soup. It ain't gonna
the help nurse
tuck
or
you in.
whatever.
It ain't gonna wipe your nose or your booty or none of that.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, what you're basically telling the man is money's worth more than you.
Basically,
And I'm cool with that.
I'm
Then
we
now
were I'm real with it.
you gotta buy help. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Because if I were to do a video where I said, you know what, you could be a man, and you go into a marriage, and you put 50% into the household, but you keep your 50% too, women would lose their damn mind.
No, not 50. That's all you got. You ain't. That's all. You not
I just say
50.
just think about it. Just think about it because you don't have to live in a fear, scarcity, lack. Maybe we address counseling, whatever's animating your issue to make you fearful of trusting somebody or trust whatever. It can only help to address it because the money is not the problem.
You're right.
It's the mindset.
I don't like it when you're right, but you are.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I do not like it. Men's. How many of y'all living with that lady and she don't like that you right? She hate the fact you right. Man, the people been, hey, your mom whooped your ass, sent you to school, told you to learn. Just for you to learn all that right, and for somebody to say, damn, I hate you learned that. I don't like the fact that you learn 1 + 1 is 2. I don't like that. Oh my God, I don't like the fact that you know for a fact that 1 + 1 equals 2. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I can't stand it. It bothers me. Man, cut this out, man. Listen. I'm gonna get off Kevin. Shout out to Kevin. I'm gonna get off Kevin though, cause I don't want to feel like I don't want people to say, he smells show and this, all this other new stuff. So I'm gonna get a. I went and check this out. You too. I'm gonna tell you thank you again. I went and found me a female perspective. Now if this don't come on, man, come with me, man. I found one. Hey, I say it's even better when a female said it. You can't when one of your own say this to you, you gotta adjust. You gotta you need hey, I got a female, man. Come on, man. Vibe with me tonight, man. Vibe with me tonight. You too. We in the building. Don't forget to sub and like. Cause Pap finna break out. I'm finna break out in the cyber world, man. I'm finna come into cyberspace and I'm finna set this monkey off. What up, Dig? What up, my boy? Welcome to the show.
Michael Porter Jr. pulled up the pivot recently. Had this to say about the women's game.
And they're very talented, but so is a famous ping pong player. They're just as talented as a like the best ping pong player is just as talented as the best basketball player. That doesn't mean they're going to get paid the same because it's like ping pong. It's what the people want to watch. You know what I mean? So as much.
Hold up, that ain't the right melody. Hold up. Hold up, swole up. That ain't the right melody. Hold up, swole up. I like this guy here too. I'm gonna play that guy there for you. Candace Owens, married woman, but you still see me doing it like that. Yeah. Hold up, man. That ain't even the right one. What y'all doing? YouTube, you killing me right now, YouTube. That ain't the right one. You killing me right now, YouTube. You making my show slow. You know what I'm saying? I had it already in my playlist already. I think her name is Nah, I gotta go back. Melody. I gotta go back, man. This don't make no sense. Man, I can't believe they doing me like this up, man. All my little stuff I had ready to roll. They wanna play with the kid. They wanna play with the kid, man. Where Melody? I had Melody King up here right now, man. And y'all done switched me. You know what? I'm finna stop the show. I'm finna start the show. YouTube show stop.
Women are paid less, for example, for the same jobs.
Man, watch out. Go ahead on with that though. I ain't going back to Kevin. I'm looking for Melody right now, man. I'm looking for Melody. Cause that's my female spokesperson that been setting it off, I think. I need to find something. So y'all forgive me. Forgive me a 1 minute, man.
So, for example,
Where the hell is Melody? Where the hell is y'all pissing Melody? Just gonna put M King and see if that get me close. Uh, there my baby go.
okay, hey guys, so I had to hop on here real
Women,
quick because
women, hoes,
that's the
women.
video to Kendra G
Yeah,
on her dating show talking to a
yeah.
woman. But I was not expecting what she did at the end. Like,
Hmm.
y'all see these big bugged out eyes? Like, I'm in that much shock. She came with the holy smoke. That's what I'm calling it now, the holy smoke for women. And there you have it. All right.
Get the smoke. Come get this smoke.
Before I go any further, let me address some comments.
Come get this
I'm
smoke.
tired of it. I'm really tired of whenever I have to have a direct moment with a woman. Oh, Kendra, you're being insensitive. You're making people feel low. Don't watch my show. If that's how you feel, do not watch it. Because when I have a man up here, there's nothing but women. Actually, let me talk about this. I have a guy on my Facebook page right now who's in a jacuzzi. And there are so many women in the comments saying he's gay, he's this, he's the sissy, he's giving me feminine vibes. You women don't have any problem expressing yourself when it's something negative to a male. But let a woman come up here and we have to have a real talk moment. All of a sudden, I don't like this show because I feel low. You don't like the show because your ass don't want to take direct criticism. And you know what? That's why your ass is going to be watching me as long as I do the show. And you ain't going to get a man because you're not strong enough to woman up and maybe realize there's some shit you got to get together. Okay? So I'm really done with the sensitive women that watch the show that are always complaining when I gotta give a woman real talk. And I do it in the most sensitive way as possible, if you guys ever notice. It's exhausting. It really is. So I don't want you to watch my show no more. If you feel as though I'm making someone feel low, this show ain't for you. Go do something else with your Saturday night, with your Friday night, with your life because I'm over it. Especially when women are literally more mean than the men on my show. Go to the comments on my page. It is 80% women saying the negative things. I'm over that shit. So if you guys can dish it, learn how to take it. And it's that simple. I'm not going to sit up here walking on eggshells, talking to women when they got crazy shit happening in their life because you guys are so freaking sensitive. Woman up. Maybe it's time for you to do something in your life and kind of get your shit together. Have you ever thought of that? Absolutely, there's men up here that got crazy shit going on. I talk to them every night. But guess what? Y'all in that same pool at times, but y'all don't want to admit it. So I'm over it. So if you feel as though I'm insensitive, I'm mean, and you can't handle it, my show ain't for you, boo. Go somewhere else. I'm over it. I really am. Every single time. So, I mean, we could just keep lying and just saying, oh, you know what? That sounds good. And then what's gonna happen? Ain't no change gonna happen. Cause when I do stuff, it really comes from a good place. Whether you understand that or not, I'm telling you this from a good place. I'm not a mean-hearted person. I really am not. But you have to give truth if you want to get results. If we keep beating around the bush, saying the same old bullshit, you're not gonna get nowhere. And it's because everybody's just trying to be too kind. But y'all not even kind. That's what gets me. Y'all not even kind. Y'all are the meanest people in the comment section to these men on my show. But all of a sudden, when we got to talk to a woman, child, Kendra, me, I don't like watching the show. She's too insensitive. Well, guess what, bitch? Go watch it. It ain't for you. And now that problem is solved. Because I'm going to be who I am. So that's going to be clear. And I ain't forcing you to be here. So if you can't handle it, my show ain't for you.
If you can't handle it.
I don't even say nothing else. Kendra has been dealing with women so much in the comments and things. This is what so many men have been saying. That women can dish it out but can't take it, that they are the meanest. This is a woman who is not some red pill, woman-hating pick-me, okay? Nobody would call her that. But she is calling out, not the men on the show, she's calling out the women, where they cannot take accountability, they cannot take being told about themselves, that everything is men, and that they are the nastiest, meanest people in this country with it no more, because they cannot deal with the toxicity and the unaccountability. Women are unable to take accountability, not all, but she even said the vast majority of the women, over 80% of them, behave this way on her show. And this is not a red pill woman. This isn't, the manosphere. She doesn't support the manosphere. She said, like I said, smoke with Kevin Sims. If this does not prove what men have been saying and what I have witnessed to myself, doesn't mean men don't do wrong, because she calls out the men on her show as well. So women can't say that. But it's whenever she calls out the woman they have an issue with. Women are virgin Madonnas. They're queens of the earth. And men are scum no matter which direction they go, unless the man comes on and panders and kisses butt. But my gosh. Woo, Kendra. You just got new fans, sis. You just got to. I already like Kendra, but I like Kendra even more now. So, guys, leave a comment.
Only one truck is strong enough to redefine luxury. The Ram 1500, built to exceed expectations using premium materials. In fact, the Ram 1500 is the most luxurious and technologically advanced Ram 1500 ever. And America's best light-duty pickup for new vehicle quality in 2023 by J.D. Power. During the President's Day sales event, get this amazing offer on our new Ram. Shop now or visit today.
Arrigo, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep Ram, Mark 8.
Wherever your business needs to show up, Vistaprint can print it, like on windows or on cups.
As much as I understand females wanting the same treatment as men basketball players, it's a difference.
Nasty now. Something I've noticed, I want to just say this right at the top of 2024, we have become the perverts. In fact, what's even more ironic is that as we point the finger and pretend that men are the perverts, Me Too error, time's up, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. It is so clearly evident everywhere that you look in society, and it's actually us. We have become the sexual aggressors. Now, before I get into that, I want to point to this article. It is old. It was published in 2016. The author's name is Amy Otto, and she wrote, "Men did greater things when it was harder to see boobs." Totally agree with that statement, but I have to think hard about it. She writes, "Giving sex for free destroyed men's motivation. Men used to marry younger and in larger numbers to lock down their very own real-life woman. But now, in a bizarre gambit to gain equality, women gave away a ton of the power that they had accumulated in society. They held the majority of the cards in sexual relationships, and facing a royal flush, decided to fold. Women used to set the cultural standards and the parameters for intimate activity. Now, often the guys wield more power over sex, and the girls are working way too hard, way too soon, with no reciprocity. More widely available hookups have made men less likely to commit." Let's explore that.
Hey guys, it's your girl Melanie, and my goodness, women are the ones that are degenerates now. Women are the ones that are nasty, is what Candace Owen is saying. And I agree with her wholeheartedly. because this is what I have been saying on my channel. Women have demonized men and make men the scapegoat to all their problems, make men the scapegoat to all the problems in the world, make men the scapegoat to nearly anything that they deem as negative in the world. But if you look at women's unaccountable behavior across the board, especially because of social media and how it is celebrated through Hollywood, through governmental policies, universities, on the campuses, how it's celebrated on social media, mainstream media, women are not held accountable because there's no guardrails in check. And whatever a woman feels, whatever a woman does, her body, her choice. If she wants to walk around butt naked in the street, no one should shame her for it. No one should put her down for it. No one should have anything to say about it. And this is the other thing. If you do try to bring out shame or try to say this, something's wrong, they say, why do you care? She's minding her business. What does it matter to your life? And this is the low IQ that you deal with. This is the low level reptilian thinking that you come across when you try to point out things that are wrong. They want to silence you. Well, why do you care? When they care so much about people who have opposing views, if someone has an opposing view than them and don't believe in the same things as them, then they have no problem shouting you out, trying to cancel you, trying to do all types of things to you. But if it's something that tries to shame them, don't judge. Only God can judge.
What's going on, my guy? What's going on, my guy? Welcome. What's up? What's up?
They promote. They want to keep
Man, I got a
shaming
lot of
you
shit
about
going
how,
on over right here right now, man.
because of the
Trying to
patriarchy,
find my
people
little
are
lane
allowed
in
to
this
be who
content
are
create
yeah,
game. You
this is
feel what
the
I'm
divine
saying?
word
But let me
complex that
start the show right
men,
fast.
are
I
judging women for.
got a good battle going on right now with my homie. Um, my bad, Molly. Shout out to Mr. Molly. Shout out to Mr. Molly. Molly, I ain't got you on. Don't think I got you on my set. You're not on my set. I just got my screen. I never put anybody on that don't, I don't get your permission first. You know what I mean? That's what it says. Polly. No, I said Polly, not Molly. Polly. Mr. Polly. I don't know put anybody on set who don't directly ask to be on, but I do let you know that I am creating content. So I got my YouTube channel going, I got my live screen going, I got my showcase going on my Facebook and my Instagram. So I'm newly at this, so I'm always making content. I'm always making content. I'm trying to review. As you can see in the background, I got a little podcast going. I'm shooting a live review to that right now for my YouTube channel. But I stopped all that right now. I stopped all that right now so I can battle with you, Mr. Pollock. I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate you setting the battle, man. I appreciate you accepting the battle. Let my people know that the screen is popping. It is popping. People slide through on verses, real people, not no play bots. Like these are real folk. So, Mr. Polly, if you don't mind me asking you from my viewers, what state you hail from? Nice. Hey, a lot of my LA homies been sliding to Washington lately, man. What's going on in Washington, man? I hear. I hear that. Money in Washington. Okay. I hit my dude up from LA the other day and he was telling me, no, I done slid to Washington State too. Not Washington, D.C. for my people who not used to the West Coast. Well, appreciate the love. Cowboys love. Cowboys love. Appreciate the love. Appreciate you showing the love, Paula. Paula, you might wipe my ass off with this one, man. You might wipe my ass off with this one, man. I thought I had some shooters on deck. I ain't got no shooters on deck tonight. They done left me out here solo. So, and Washington State, I guess, for a LA cat. That's where they go to get the money. All day. All day. Well, I'm from Florida. I'm from Florida, man, and that's how we get down. You want a rematch or you want, cause boy, you slapping right now. You want to keep rematching or you gonna slide? Cause it look like, yeah, it look like you on the prowl right now. I'm gonna hit you with that fade. It look like you on the prowl right now, my man. You got the shirt out. I see you doing your thing. I ain't gonna even. That's why I knew to ask. I already knew you finna slide. Get on them, man. Do your thing, man. I already know. Appreciate you for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Okay, for real, man. One love, man. One love. That's how it go down, man. That's how it go down, man. Hey, I'm out here, YouTube. YouTube, I'm out here. You understand what I'm saying? And I got hitters. I got hitters who will slide long range. Oh, hey, it's a new day, man. I flip a Bitcoin. Flip a Bitcoin. If you ain't on that crypto, then we already know you too far behind for me to explain it to you. You did? That's all I'm saying. You too far behind for me to explain it to you. Dr. Bear in the house. What up, Dr. Bell? What's up, man? Appreciate you sliding through, checking out the screen. Black Pap in the building. Black Pap in the building. Shout out to my YouTube fans. Upcoming episode. The Color Folk Perspective coming soon. Still editing. Still trying to get some stuff together, man. What up, Bear? What up, Bear? What up, man? What up, man? You know how we do. You know how we do. Bear, you know how we do, man. For real. It's that kind of night. Bear, it's that kind of night. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of night. And, hey, you know what it is. Bear, you know what it is with me, man. You know how I'm rocking. I got the set going in the back. We live reviews. Best way to do it. You see the Bear. It's the best way to handle business, man. That's the only way I know, man. We got live reviews going in the back, man. Bear, I got my YouTube channel going right now. I'm shooting content as we speak. Of course, I'm gonna edit all this out, Bear. I never put anybody on who don't give me that full permission. You know what I mean? Always important. We out here, man. We out here, man. You know what I mean? You too. Make sure you follow Color Folks Perspective. Make sure you hit me up on Instagram and Facebook. I'm here for you. Blight pal. Whatever you want to do. We out here. We out here, man. hmm hmm Look like the fans want another battle. The fans calling for another battle. I'm gonna go and try it out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, cause ain't around about this hour, you never know what you're gonna get. You never know who might scroll up. You never know who might roll through. You feel me? Always on to ask questions. Always on to ask questions. Yo, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What happening, man? Shout out to you. I ain't gonna won't want to mess up your name, man. What that say there? Trill. I knew not to pronounce Mo, okay then. Shout out to Mo, just slid through the screen. Mo, I want to be honest with you, Mo. I'm shooting content. I'm a newly content creator. I'm shooting content from a podcast. So I got multiple screens going right now. I got my YouTube channel as well as my Facebook and my Instagram record. And I don't put you on unless you ask, unless you give me permission. I do got it focused on my side of the screen. So I ain't trying to catch you up or nothing, money. But I just wanted to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? If you don't mind me asking you, Mo, where you from? All right. Are you actually in Cali, or you done slid to Washington State too to get that money? My man. Only reason I asked, man, because I done had a few LA dudes slide off in here tonight, and they tell me they slide to Washington so they can get that money. Then they go on back to the crib once the money been stacked up. But I appreciate you sliding through, Lola Bunny. I appreciate you coming through the screen. Appreciate you supporting the battle, Lola. That's how you do it. Shoot for your people. Mo, you might get me this time, but I'm still out here, man. Mo, I'm still out here, man. I slow grind it all the way till I come up, man. Uh, yeah, you might get me this time. I'm trying to say I don't know if it's 8:10, My shooters don't. My show don't supposed to start at 8 o'clock, so it's still 10 minutes. The shooters ain't rolling in. I might got a few shooters sitting over there because they know how this thing go, boy. It's a sniper game out here, boy. It's a sniper game out here, boy. And they'll wait till the last 25 to go ahead and blooker, blooker, and then that's the end of that. But this is a fresh one for me. As you can see, I ain't got but one win, my boy. I ain't got but one win. So I ain't no threat to you now. But hey, all I'm saying is, Mo, you want a battle, I'm here for the battle. You got questions, I got answers. If I can't get the answer, I got this big ass computer right here, and we'll pull it up for you immediately. That's all I'm saying. You looking for somebody to swag with, talk shit with, holler at your pal, man. Holler at the pal, man. I ain't gonna steer you wrong. You want a rematch? You want a rematch? You finna spin the block. You gonna spin the block. I feel you, Mo. Appreciate you for swinging through, my man. I appreciate that, man. Show love all out there to the West Coast. Big up Compton, man. Big up Bakersfield. Big up to Peachy. A lot of people don't say that, but dig up to Peachy, man. That's how we play. We play like this all night, man. All night, man. You don't know it's fishing. I'm cyber fishing. I'm cyber fishing for the right. It's a man. It's a monster out there. It's a monster out there in my cyber lake, man. You never might know what I might. You don't know what you might roll up on in here, player. You don't know what you might slide up on in here, player. So hey, keep it locked, or you know what I'm saying, slide. Spin the spin the spin your cyber block, man. I know what y'all boys doing out here. I make no mistake about it. I just retired from the game because I can't, you know, I can't keep up with the resume, so I had to retire. But just because I retired don't mean I don't know the politics. On YouTube, I'm getting y'all the politics. How it really go out here from the common perspective. For real. Y'all better holler at me, man. I'm telling you. Let's get back to the show.
Their sexual behavior, but men have the same behaviors, and we should be allowed to do it. And it's just misogynistic if you don't think a woman should be able to do this and that and the other. And they use all this shaming language, and they try to do this. And it's also that they can be their peak degenerate selves. So women are the ones that are producing porn now in mass. Regular women who are moms, women who are school teachers. I'm about to do a video about a mom. She had her children in a private Christian school, and on the back of her car, in a large decal, she was promoting her OnlyFans in the car, on her car. So when she would drop off her kids and pick them up from school, her OnlyFans is right there at a Christian school, and she had the nerve to say that she's been victimized and targeted because she's not allowed to promote her porn that helps support her family. It is seen as why? How can you judge this? But if a man was to say something, actually, not a man, the wrong man, the man they're not attracted to, the man they don't deem high value, the man whose opinions they don't care about, which is the vast majority of men, were to say something sexual to them or to give them the validation that they are looking for on social media when they post their thirst trap. Oh, he's objectifying me, and it's wrong, and I can't believe that. Now, if it's a man they want to vet them, they want that man to vet them or skeet down into them, then it's, if he's a Chad, a Tyrone, or somebody said I need to start saying Enrique or Ramon. If it's a guy who they deem attractive enough, well, it's a compliment, it's flattering, it's all these other things. Women are hypocritical. They want to act like complete wildebeest in the street, do the nastiest things, go unchecked. But if a man even thinks wrong, if a man even says one thing they deem as wrong, then they want to crucify him. Make it make sense.
Because as I said, it is true. This is the long result of the women's movement, the feminist movement, the second wave that took place in the 1970s, where suddenly you had a bunch of cultural leaders like Gloria Steinem, writers like Colleen Crixus, who were suddenly telling women that domesticity was wrong, that they needed to pursue their sexual freedom. Now the results of it are abundant. Every time I open the internet, I am actually shocked. I'm going to take you through a few things that I saw while I was on maternity leave, and I just went, what is happening? What is this woman doing? This is not a woman that is free. She is a pervert. If a man did this, he'd probably be put into prison. But because she's a woman, people are pretending that this is okay. Take this one example. This is a social media influencer. Her name is Natalie Reynolds. And she decided one day, she woke up and said, I am just going to paint my body like leggings and wear them to the gym. I'm serious. She was butt naked and decided to paint blue onto herself and go to the gym to see how men would react. And it turns out that men did not think it was cute or it was funny. Take a listen.
Call your doorbell camera company and cancel the subscription. This brand new subscription-free mini Wi-Fi camera provides more security features than traditional doorbell systems without ever having to pay for expensive installation or monthly fees, making typical doorbell cameras totally outdated. It's called Spy Focus and was created by former employees of a doorbell company based in Santa Monica, California. Their innovation completely revolutionized the home security industry, already providing huge savings to delighted homeowners, totaling thousands of dollars. So major doorbell camera companies are doing their best to resist the change. After years of working as technicians for
You don't have a close one, you need to be out of here now.
Go closer.
That's fine. I work in the industry, not you know. I work in the industry.
He's saying you need to leave.
No, I'm working.
I mean, she's covered. Yeah, she's covered.
Now, why would Natalie do that? Why would any individual, I actually want you to flip your brain, if a man said, I'm going to go to a gym where there's a bunch of women, and I'm just going to paint my nether regions blue. And then I'm going to get closer to a person and get close and say, oh, no. Oh, what's the problem here? You would call the police. Because she's a woman, somehow she thought this would be funny. I don't know, she offered this apology on Twitter, really kind of a non-apology on Twitter. She wrote, I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I am simply here to apologize. Now, to be clear, Twitter states that this is a rip-off of an old Logan Paul apology. So she is not actually apologizing. She still thinks that there's something here to be garnered, some sort of attention for her perverse activity. What should have happened is that she should have been arrested for indecent exposure. But again, that didn't happen because men are supposed to just take it. I just want to say kudos to that guy for telling her to leave the gym. More and more of this is happening. Women are virtually showing up into male spaces half naked and then complaining that they're the victims. Why are you looking at me? I know I'm halfway. I'm just here to get a workout. My boobs are out, and now I'm just painting my body blue, and I'm getting close to you. What an absolute creep this woman is. She shouldn't even be around children, let alone men. And then I saw this.
So, and as you can see, how many videos have we seen when women have a camera out? Most gyms, you're not allowed to film in without permission. So they'll have this camera set up, and they purposely wear outfits where their entire body is for the streets. Women today are for street consumption. They want to be consumed in mass by as many penises as possible. They want as many eyeballs on them. Of course, they want the right penises, the right eyeballs, but they also like the admiration and the looks from the guys that they don't deem on their level, that guys who are dusty and dating down because they need so much validation. Today, the market is a raging narcissist. They want to claim that men are the narcissists, but if you look at their behavior, if you look at the way they move, the way they act, the way they think, the group hive mentality, the emotional circle jerk of the sisterhood, all of them behave the same. And the number one thing they are looking for is validation and attention. That is the lifeblood of the modern woman. So if a man had walked into a gym and he had just painted his body just used body paint as his covering, and he was walking around, he would have been charged with sexual battery, sexual harassment. He would have been arrested. He would have been banned from there. He would have had to pay fines. He could have lost his job. So many other things. I'm sure this creature, this degenerate sexual batterer, probably considers her, she's probably OnlyFans chick, or she's another social media influencer or IG model on Instagram. And so that's her job. So she probably has no real job or career to actually get canceled or fired from. But the fact is, this is the double standard. If this was a man, he'd be fired. He'd lose his family. He'd lose everything for doing something this disgusting. And the fact that, and this is the thing, she just expects men to take it. This is assault on men, and she just expects them to take it because she's so fine. She's a baddie. No man can resist those pancakes in the back there. There's nothing even going on with her, but she walks with the basic below average woman will walk around with pride as though they are something to be adored and worshipped as a goddess and a queen because she was born with a vagina and breasts. How is that fair to men? But they don't care about fairness. Feminism does not care about fairness. They don't care about equality. It is about women reigning supreme. And if that takes keeping their foot on men's necks, if that means destroying men, if that means shutting them up, drowning them out, shutting them down and keeping them out of all spaces, even spaces, as Candace said, that used to be sacred to them, and pushing them out of society in their relevance of out of society, and also their relevance in their position and their importance in the family, then so be it. Because what a woman feels, what a woman wants, a woman will get. And there is no the ends justify the means. There is no stopping these women. And I hate to even call them women, because they today's modern female is not a woman. It's not what a woman was created to be. They don't think and act like women. Most of them are modern day prostitutes and behave like ladies of the night. They dress like ladies of the night. They have body counts in the double, triple, quadruple digits. I have seen this. I have done videos and reactions to women like this. Women whine and complain about misogyny, but they are raging feminists. Just go to TikTok and see the things that you hear on there. They will claim, no, women aren't safe, children aren't safe around them. Where the number one perpetuator of child abuse are women to their own children. So they refuse to look at data, refuse to look at statistics, because we know it is all about feelings over facts. Data and statistics, well, they'll change those. They'll change the definitions of what those things are and the terms of those things if it does not fit their feelings. Now definitions, the dictionary itself is an assault and a weapon used against feminism and a woman's rightful place in this world. And they wonder why men are walking away and don't want to deal with them anymore. Men don't approach me anymore. What?
Sure. And I've covered this one extensively on my show. She's one of the great purveyors of modern feminism. Yes, Emily Ratajkowski. I don't know what she has done in society other than be naked, what her contribution has been, other than at the very same time on insisting on her nudity, writing a book and convincing us that men are looking at her, making her a sexual object. Yeah, she actually wrote a book and said that she has been objectified her entire life sexually. Poor Emily.
I'm sorry, I have to say this really quickly. The first time I ever seen or heard of this woman was when she did a sex scene with Ben Affleck, her full body out with Ben Affleck, having sex on camera, of course, in Hollywood, doing that in that movie. I think it's Gone Girl, or not Gone Baby Gone. It was in Gone Girl. But yes, she's talking about she's being objectified. She was in that Robin Thicke video as well, gladly being objectified as long as she has a check. Again, the modern woman doesn't have a problem with objectifying herself and behaving like a lady of the night and being sexualized, as long as she can trick, as long as she's getting paid for it, just like a modern day prostitute.
Ratajkowski. So anyways, I don't know where she was going the other evening, but I do want to show you this photo of her, a night on the town in New York City. It looks like her assistant is descending out of a black car with her, and this is what Emily Ratajkowski decided to wear. After listening to this podcast and you don't see it, it is literally a black bra and underwear and a sheer top on top of it.
I'm I'm sorry, but this is tame to what we're seeing today. And I know she is friends with Kanye, but if you see what Kanye has posted on his wife, she is bare naked. But this is nothing new. To me, this is actually modesty. This is modern day female modesty. They actually see nothing wrong with living and looking like a debaucherous whore. It is acceptable. And for you to say anything different, well, you're wrong. Your thinking's wrong. You have internalized misogyny. You're a baby. You're hating. I'm hating on him because I just wish I could be this and I can do this. But this is who they have and they promote for young women to look up to, not women using their mind or doing anything great, unless they're talking about smashing the patriarchy or some other nonsense, and then you can listen to them. But this is this right here. Let's be honest, guys. The stuff we see on social media. I mean, I see this on the red carpet all the time. I see this in photo magazines everywhere. I mean, this is honestly, she looks like she's going to church. The modern day church.
She's completely naked. She's also wearing even a transparent heel. So I will ask the question in case you think I'm being unfair. Where is she going? Where is she going that you would say that this is an appropriate outfit to wear? I want you to actually get creative here. I played this game. I said to my producers, in what setting would you say, no, actually, this outfit is appropriate? I'm walking down the street wearing a bra and underwear, and this is totally fine because I'm headed to my sister's birthday dinner. Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. This is perverted. Somehow in our heads, in our minds, we've said, no, this is totally fine because she's a celebrity. And I guess celebrities are allowed to be perverted, are allowed to act in this manner, are allowed to sexually harass people. Do you know how furious I would be if I was walking with my 2-year-old son and she got out of the car dressed like that? It's a perv. Let's just call that out, okay? Women are doing this over and over again. Why convince me that they are the victims? And there's no woman who sold us victimhood over the last 10 years more than the artist Kesha. Remember, she wanted to get out of her Sony contract, and so she said that she was sexually assaulted and raped by Dr. Luke, one of the producers over at Sony. Now that entire lawsuit fell apart, not before she was given awards and the red carpet was rolled out for Kesha. She's speaking for all of us women that have ever been held down in a contract and raped and sexually assaulted and harassed, and she still can't get let out of her contract. Poor Kesha.
We already know that these females will use their tears to get what they want, even things that they consented to, things that they would gladly accept, the things that they were happy to do. But once their star starts fading or they don't get what they want, they will use their past sexual behavior, the things they consented to destroy a man and get what they want. They blackmail him and they try to destroy his name and reputation in order to succeed. Women know what they're doing. I don't know why we walk around like women are these innocent angels who do nothing and don't hurt anybody, and it's all these men who are just bad and blah, 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 when women are active participants, and actually, as Candace said, the leaders of it. Women are the perverted ones. Women are throwing their body parts in men's faces. Women are producing porn en masse. Women are saying are fighting for the rights to the slut walk and all these other things, to be absolutely degenerate and want men to have no reaction other than praise and worship for them. We're living in a gynocentric, I guess it's I don't even know what we would call it today. Like it's an authoritarian, gynocentric, just reality, altered reality, that now if you don't bow down to their sexual perversion, which most of these women are, then you are the problem. And there's another story that just came out where a woman, a married woman, she was getting choo-choos ran on her by 2 15-year-old boys. And she was opening herself to that. How many cases do we hear of teachers who are victimizing these young boys and they barely get a sentence for child SA? But if it was a man, he'd be crucified. He'd be deleted. He would everything would be against him. But women, she was going through mental health and she was lonely and she had childhood trauma. There's always an explanation or some etc. a ... to explain away a woman's behavior and blame it and turn it back on a man.
She's a victim. Remember that whole thing? She's so strong for talking about the ways in which women are meant to endure sexual harassment in the industry. Well, here's Kesha promoting her new album. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it's her butt. This is what it is. She has a new album coming out, and she decided the best way to promote that album was with her bare ass cheeks, everybody. Yay, Kesha! She's a victim, though, let me be clear. She's with her bare ass cheeks on the internet, not because she wants attention. It's actually the opposite. So if you're looking, there's something wrong with you. And she even put a sign above her bare ass cheeks. It reads, I drive a Rolls Royce because it's good for my voice. Okay. Doesn't that make you want to buy her album? Don't you understand that women have been held down? This is the reason that we have to be naked everywhere. And I want you to picture if a guy did this, the man just had a sign over his butt and was bent over looking backwards and said, buy my album. And maybe you might be able to imagine it. It seems to be a lot of the things that we're seeing in the LGBTQ movement. Oh, here's another post from Kesha.
Wawa's.
Damn playback. I forgot I was doing that. My lord. Dang. Oh well. I could take a break. It's my show, right? You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to know where that playback was coming from. That's all. My show, right? Can I take a break? No? I can't take a break? Okay. How about I just edit that part in?
Leveling up the rewards program. Now you can earn points on fuel and other everyday items, like your morning coffee, favorite breakfast grab and goes, Sizzlies, and afternoon pick-me-ups. Then choose to redeem them for what you love most in the Wawa Rewards store. Unlock the power of choice with the new Wawa Rewards. Get the Wawa app today. Gotta have a Wawa.
Find limited time deals right now at City Furniture's President's Day sale with up to 20% off plus free shipping on the best selection of leading styles. City.
Kesha, the victim of sexual assault, if you believe one of her stories has just changed over the years.
But Candace needs to understand, they see this as empowerment, taking back their sexual power. They now have the power to put themselves out there sexually. They're not a victim anymore. That's actually, it gives them strength to say, look, I was once a victim and now I'm tits out. I'm booty out and no man can censor or block or control me. And I am now I am out from under the rule of these evil patriarchal, I don't even know what you guys are. But so they see that this is what it means. Like they think putting on clothes is oppressive. They think having to put on clothes it's men that are their misogyny and their perversion that they just can't see a naked woman and control themselves. This is the delusion we're under. Everything that's good is bad, and everything that's bad is good. Clearly, it's like it's end times at this point.
It just says tits out, and guess what? Her tits are out. But again, I need to impress upon you that these women have all shared their stories. They are the victims in society. That is why they continue to act like pervs. So, 2024, I want to welcome men and women to start calling these sorts of women what they are. They're perverts. It's disgusting. I've had enough of it. I don't get it. It's even a mental disorder.
No, see, Candace, they don't care. They don't have shame. Words like that don't mean anything to them. They actually like that as being a pervert. Like, do you understand? They celebrate those labels. They feel like, again, it's empowering to do these things and to make men uncomfortable, to destroy men, to destroy children, to destroy society, and calling them a pervert they have no shame. Corporations will still support them. Social media will still support them. Universities will still support them. Governmental policies will still support them. Everything will support the whims and the will of a woman, no matter what. So calling her a pervert, that's amazing. That's like winning a Grammy for her.
Right, and I say, what is wrong? What kind of a race to the bottom is this? And then I ask the question to men, Is this even interesting to you anymore? Because I have to imagine it's not. I have to imagine that most men are just bored of seeing this. We get it, okay? There's no mystery here. There's nothing that you want to lock up and marry. That's why these women that I just showed you are married, right? Because you've already given everything to everyone on the internet. I feel like I have slept with all of these women. I can't imagine how everybody else feels. Just like the guy in the gym. Hey, get out of here, okay? We get it. You're obsessed with yourself and obsessed with your body. And the fact that some of these women are mothers, like Emily Ratajkowski, I mean, shame on you. Shame on women. Shame on women in this day and age. All right, guys.
Yeah, I mean, this is the whole point of my channel and why I've been talking about feminism and pointing these things out and talking about it and how it is greater than just, oh, she's for the streets, or women are modern women or this, that, and the other. Yes, I talk about those things and it's important to highlight those, but there's a bigger agenda going on. And it's to destroy the family, and how do you destroy the family? Destroy the importance of the male role in the family. But how do you destroy the male role's importance in the family? Destroy his importance in society. Give all the strength, give everything to women. And it is part of a political agenda. It is part of a world order to just destroy men. And at first I used to think, oh, that's some kooky conspiracy weirdo stuff, because I try to be a very practical and logical person, and if I don't see logical evidence of things, I'm just not going to be like, oh, okay. But I'm actually seeing it, especially if you look at every facet of life, especially here in the West, in the US, and I know this is happening in Canada, this is happening in the UK especially, this is happening in Australia and very Western countries, English-speaking countries. Yes, it's happening in other ones as well. But I know the West, and what I see is that the agenda is and has always been, since feminism has come into the world, and feminism has, the second wave feminism, third wave feminism, is to destroy the man. Because it's seen as men are the ones that create the guardrails and stop women from living the immoral, debaucherous lives that they want to. Given over to women and to run things in this country, to run corporations, to run social media and all these things, you see what happens. Social media tells you as soon as a woman has any opportunity, she's going to use her sexuality to control and dominate men. But this is why men have to stop giving women their power. Like what that guy did in the gym, just like their sexuality should mean nothing to you. There needs to be a mass boycott of OnlyFans. Of men just killing their subscriptions. That is the way we're going to start unsubscribe from all these women on social media. Don't look at their content. Leave no likes. Leave no comments. Leave nothing. Give them dust. They want to call you dusty? Then be dust. Be gone. Poof. Disappear. Men need to en masse unsubscribe from OnlyFans and all these the content sites that women are directly benefiting from. To dry up their money, dry up their power, dry it up so that men can. That is how I actually see us rapidly rolling out the plans and the things that we need to do in order to help women crash and burn out faster, so that men can once again have a voice and a rightful place in society. But I don't know how many men are willing to do that, because we know we live in a world full of simps. So, guys, that's it for this video. Leave a comment below. Guys, make sure you subscribe to me on social media below. I'm going to be doing more over there, and I've noticed that you guys, if I look at my analytics, so many people are not getting notifications for my videos. Some people said I'm not even showing up in their subscription feed anymore. So it makes me kind of nervous, because YouTube can just turn the lights off randomly. So if you guys could do that, make sure you are following me in different places, so if something does happen, I can still be in touch with you guys, and hopefully I can set up another platform as well, just as another way to have contact with you guys and keep doing what I consider the most important work right now of this century. So, all right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
She got me. She got me because so much is out here. YouTube, so much is out here, and it is. Hey, like I said to you, I showed you a man. I showed you a woman. I showed you a man talking to a woman, and I showed you a woman talking to two different women. Like, hey, it is what it is with me, man. Black Pappy, the color folks' perspective, man. Look, let me go and put the light on in here so they think I ain't playing in here. No, I ain't playing in here. It'll get real in here in a minute. YouTube, I do want to thank you. I do, YouTube, because I can see. You can see, and you getting exposed. You is getting exposed for your horrible. And I'm telling you, Melody, Candace, even the other lady before all those, but even her, cause she's starting to realize it now, and she one of y'all supporters. She's starting to realize it now. Like, hold up, man, some of this shit don't make no sense. I'm I'm a feminist. I'm in the man sphere. I done pop me a red pill. You don't want to come over here because it ain't pretty and it ain't sweet. Catch you next time with the colorful perspective. Yeah.